Hi everyone, good afternoon. Yes, I look like I feel like I look, but I had to do this video anyway. I'm up and about, running, doing runs, dropping off, picking up, dealing with one thing after the other. But it's all good. It's all good. So this afternoon, I want to say sorry about yesterday. My video didn't come through. And today it almost didn't come through, but I'm in the car right now. I better just get it done because by the time I get home, I know what I'm going to have to deal with. So guys, how positive are you about your progress? We have the speed check on the 8th of May by God's special grace. Please register. I'm going to sort out the registration. I've sent the link to you guys, but I've not sent the actual formal link because I need to put some questions in the link so that when you do register, you identify the category that suits your current status so that we can make sure that you get the right support on the day. That's what I'm trying to work out. So don't make it sound like it's a big thing. It's not a big thing, but I mean just trying to make things work a little bit better for us, tailor things to people's needs more on the day if I can. So that's the plan. But I spoke to somebody today that really confirmed the need for this speed check. I mean, someone like me, I would say to you that everybody has goals. I've set my goals, and we'd always have goals till we take our last breath. And my goals are still not yet accomplished in many ways. But when I say not yet accomplished, I see them, I know I can, I know I will. But then with all the distractions that is going on right now in my life, I'm struggling to even get on top of them. Now, I know that there's a way when there's a will. So there's no excuse not to hit your target. There's really no excuse. It's just that you have not programmed yourself to make that thing priority or to be able to deal with the distractions as maybe urgent but not important. So what do I mean? Steve Covey says that you could put things in a quadrant, but I remember that there's an urgent and important quadrant. And in those, there are two I can't remember clearly now. But I remember that when I read the book, that was something that really jumped out at me, that a lot of times things come up as urgent, and I'm very quick to deal with urgent things because they need to be dealt with. And in my mind, it's a quick thing because I'm a very spontaneous person. Get it done, get it over and done with. Then you can move on to the thing you plan to do. So the things I plan to do seem to be things I need to sit down, which is not my normal nature, and focus on and process it and do it. But urgent things are my normal stuff, as in very spontaneous. Get it done, move on, get it done. But then a lot of urgent things begin to show up as my day progresses. And legitimate urgent things, like I've shared many times in the past in my videos, that they're very legitimate, they're very important. They're not important, they're very urgent, but then you find out that if you don't do them, you feel guilty, but that's because of the way you are and how you're wired. Some things I respond to as urgent, I know people will not even pay attention to them. They don't even bat an eyelid. And so there's some things that I respond to that are urgent, but then I need to respond to them, but not necessarily at that point. I could work a plan to deal with them later on. But because I have a tendency to have a lot of urgent things, every urgent thing, I want to deal with it quickly and move on to the next thing. So what am I trying to say to you? If you fall into that category, we need to begin to put things in that box of urgent and important. So for instance, today, there are a lot of important things I was meant to do that I still haven't done because there were a lot of other urgent things, like where I am in the car right now is urgent. But could I have done this differently? No, I couldn't. So there's some urgent things that really need urgent attention, but it cannot be your habit, your lifestyle. So it's really sitting down, and because with everything in life, if somebody challenged me, I would have made an excuse and justified myself. And I don't want us to keep justifying our actions. Let's really understand, why are we where we are? Let's be honest and truthful to ourselves, especially in this season. We really need to sit down and stop being defensive when people say, you're not that way. Why are you like that? You're just being lazy. Let us sit down and think about it. Is there any truth in what we're saying? And let's do it for ourselves when somebody else does it. When somebody else does it, it's painful and it's hard for you to accept it. It's a bitter pill to swallow. It's a bitter pill to swallow anyway. But when somebody offers you that pill, it's harder to swallow. So let's swallow the pills ourselves and let's begin to make the required adjustment. Life is not a bed of roses. I've said to us that the 1% at the top, they are the ones who are able to nail these issues. They are the ones who have been able to overcome these things that we are dealing with and not making excuses over them. So we can do this, guys. So see you tomorrow. Love you all. And let's deal with important things and put urgent things on the side if they're not desperately urgent. Love you and take care. Bye.